What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Polk, and today we're going to talk about Carlos Rodón. Why? Because he's become an ace. Yes, he has the Ace is Good at Ace tag here at Pitcher List, and we're going to watch it. So here he is from the 5th inning yesterday. And I just want to display a few things here. One, velocity with Rodón is an interesting thing. It used to be really, really high. It used to be like 96, going up 97, 98 even by, let's say, the 5th inning back in the day, and he's really actually pulled it back, but I think it's made him a healthier pitcher, a guy who can go over 100 pitches consistently. And so there's 93, but he can certainly push it to 95, 96 and all as well. And that is, they saying it's a four-seam fastball. I don't think that is. I think that's either the changeup at 91 or the one-seamer that he throws, which is a sinker with a lot of drop, and it looked like that one, honestly, if anything. That is a 95 away. You keep throwing enough strikes, it's good. And Taylor, you can't swing at that 2-0 pitch out of the zone. A 2-0 pitch here, I'm showing this one again. This needs to be the medium, right? This needs to be just the pitch that you wanted. And I guarantee you this isn't exactly. He's just jumping out of his shoes too much. And that's on him. That's on Chris Taylor, but good stuff. I guess throwing strikes for the most part. That's the 83 mile per hour change. It definitely was a one-seamer before 91 on what I was saying. That's 93 inside. Oh, you're going to get that call? Oh, that is so kind. That is so nice. You notice, like, nothing's been in the middle of the plate so far for Rodón. He actually hasn't thrown a single pitch in the zone. There is a slider down. He's 2-1 here. He still hasn't. 3-1, 94 upstairs. Let's see if he can make the adjustment, Rodón. Barely. Oh, my gosh. We got the point. We don't even have the glove pull. We just got the yeah. Love that. And the nod. Oh my gosh, Wells. Okay, so 3-2. Let's think about this for a second here. Carlos Rodón has really struggled throwing a fastball for a strike. That was the first one that actually was in the zone this entire inning. He's thrown 9 pitches. One of them has been in the zone. And we haven't really seen the changeup much. We haven't seen the slider much. It's really just been fastballs struggling. This is the 9 batter, right? So you think I just threw one over the plate. I should be able to throw another fastball over the plate. That's probably what I would do here. And there he is, 95, the best one. Not the previous one. This is actual intent in executing. 95 upstairs. Gets him ooh, look at the helmet. Oh, man, you need some Velcro or something. I don't know. Yeah, put that back on because you really need it to go back to the dugout right now. I'm so sorry. Now that you feel good with that, you got to throw another one. Just make sure you're good with it. Nope. You're going to try and do a first pitch curve. Oh my gosh, the gifts. The gifts. So many gifts. Happy birthday, as we would always say. But no. You go back with a sinker 94. And I love this. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rodón. Because this one-seamer has dropped. You get a whiff on a fastball underneath the zone. It is kind of rare to see whiffs on fastballs low, okay? And to see a sinker getting a whiff like this, it's only because the four-seamer has set up staying upstairs. So he thinks this is a fastball he needs to swing out over here, and it's actually dropping. This is the one-seam sinker that Rodón is throwing now. So what I think the 91 mile per hour pitch was. I love this. I think this is such a good, effective pitch for early outs. And I love it's a 0-1 count. He's not throwing this in 0-2 or something. I think this won't get that whiff as much, but it might get a quick out. And it's a huge, huge factor that I think he should be doing it a lot more against right-handers this year. I love that from Rodón. It just gives another way for batters to not sit on four-seamers over the plate. In 0-2, you got through the slider. Yeah, you do. That is a slider 0-2. I mean, you throw the curveball before, fine, and then you have the fastball over here. And this guy's feeling like it's got to be high heat after this thing over here. I just missed on that. The slider is really not what he's thinking about, and this coming inside like that, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, and that's Carlos Rodón. I mean, I didn't really even show you the best changeup that he has, right? I didn't show you necessarily the best sliders or just the best fastballs, but the thing I do want to know, think to yourself, look back at that inning in your head. How many pitches were right down the plate? How many of them were in the dead center of the zone? They just got through this inning 1, 2, 3. The correct answer, 0. Not a single one. I would say this 94 over here wasn't, right? That is what's up. And I'm actually, you know what was the first pitch of this one again? It was that curveball. They got another gift, right? You got this curveball down here. Oh my gosh. Like, if you live around the edges of the zone, you might actually get a lot more of those calls. But this is so fascinating and fun for me to see Rodon shift from the guy from the end of last year, and then have these ways to change against the Neto, the number one hitter, versus the number nine hitter. Right? He went curveball, then he went sinker, and then he went slider. He didn't throw a single fastball four seamer that he did to 89, which is kind of typical as well. You normally just attack. You try to for the lower batting order guys, and then the higher in the order you throw more secondaries, more of a mix, which is kind of funny that he threw all the strikes to Neto. But that is it for today. Make sure you guys subscribe. I know we haven't done many of them recently. It's because of the holiday and all. But we are going to be returning to this daily, so make sure you don't miss a single one. But that is it. My name is Nick Pollock. And may your babies be alone, your strikeouts out. Get out of here!